Matthew 6 and 8. Matthew 6 and 9. After this manner, therefore pray ye, Our Father, personal pronoun, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. His name is one, and it's Yahweh. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. The Lord's going to violently put down the other nations, and he's going to actually use the Israelites to help him do it. It tells you that in Ezekiel 25th chapter. It also tells you that in Daniel 7 and 18, the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. Give us this day our daily bread, which is all you should be asking for, not riches. The Lord wants you to have a little bit more, he will give it to you. But all you should be asking for is to get by day to day. And in some cases, for the majority of us, that's all we get. There's a few that have a little bit more, but for the majority of Jake, including the men of the Lord, that's where they are. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, the most important part of the prayer, outside of his name. Because the temptation is coming because the famine, the destruction, the purge, all of that's there. And their answer is to infiltrate your body, with the charagma. And a lot of people are going to break and give in once they get hungry or watch some of their loved ones and family members die. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors into the apostles, double honors into the elder bishops. Salutations to all my fellow laborers. Salutations to the scattered that are scattered around the four corners of the earth, that be like unto the speckled bird, the Israelite foreigners, among the heathen that look like the heathen, and to the Akwath that are listening and learning. To you, I say Shalom. This is your brother Malcolm from the branch of the Great Millstone here in Chicago. I'm going to play a little bit of this video by Marcelo Arambide. I think he's an Ishmaelite. And it's called Food Plants Mysteriously Burned Down. SpaceX, Internet, Elon Musk murders Bill Gates meme. All right. And I haven't watched the whole video. I only literally watched a couple minutes of it. But that's all I want to play just to get to the point anyway. All right. So without any further ado, Mr. Marcelo.
Marcello doing the recap of what happened in the markets last week. Escalation in Ukraine with more sanctions. Supposedly oil is going to go up now to $185. We have entire countries banning the export of their food, which is going to make the food crisis even worse. And we even have food processors in the U.S. They are literally just mysteriously being lit on fire. And in other good news, Elon Musk just gave it to Bill Gates. Way to go, Bill. Way to go, Elon Musk.
So there's definitely a division between these Edomites, and the house divided cannot and will not stand. All right? And these Edomites are at war with one another. Just like it says in Revelation. I was about to read Matthew, but let me run to Revelation real quick. And I'm going to keep saying it. All this purge and racial conflict that's going to happen, and Esau planning to destroy Jacob, and there is going to be an eventual race conflict between Jacob and these pale Edomites, but a lot of the Edomites are going to die at the hand of other Edomites because Esau is at war with each other, because you got Edomites that are trying to save Babylon, and then you got those who are down with the destruction of Babylon so that they can bring in their NWO. And then you have those diehard patriots that are not having it. And it's going to be a major conflict. And a lot of these preppers who have been prepping for things are getting so bad, a lot of them have been prepping, and code words words like zombie, which is really talking about, you know, niggers and spiggers. They're worried about, you know, Jake coming into their neighborhoods when things go bad. What they're really going to have to worry about is their neighbors who haven't prepared. And so this is Revelation 6:4, and it says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another. All right. And there was given unto him a great sword. So he's going to come down with his wrath because he knows, but he has a short time. But a lot of the death that's going to come is going to come to his people by his own hand. All right. So these Edomites are going to kill each other. But this is and what's leading up to this thing that he's talking about. All these things are leading up to the famine and the riots. That's what's coming. All right. And more wars. Expect there'll be trouble in Uganda over the next couple weeks or month or so. Keep your eyes on Uganda, because with that gold, which that gold was found for the elect anyway, being this close to the end and that amount of gold being found, that gold is just being found for the elect. So really that's our gold, and because of the scriptures clearly say the world was created for our sakes and everything in it. So, and you know, the Ugandans now, there are some Israelites among the Ugandans. So we're not talking about them. We're talking about the actual Hamites. All right. They're going to have to get that up. Matter of fact, we're not going to run their pockets. They're going to break themselves, you know, with my West Coast, my West Coast accent. Break yourself, fool. They're going to have to break themselves. So they're going to be bringing all that gold to Jerusalem, to the Israelites, man. All right. But this is Matthew 24:6. And it reads, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places. And that's been going on now for the last 10 plus years, like never before in the history of mankind, especially these last like 3-4 years. All right. And it says, and all these are the beginnings of sorrows. All right. So it's just really we're at the beginning stages of JT, or what, Jacob's trouble. And it's only going to escalate and get bad until it's fully manifest into outright riots and chaos. In Ohio, their lights have been out for a couple days. Man, you wait till that happens in a city like in LA. Let that happen in Beverly Hills or Compton, you know, some of these well-to-do Edomite neighborhoods here in Babylon, man. And wait till that happens to Chicago and New York. All right. And it says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. So that affliction and that hatred for the prophets and for the people who believe, that's also in its beginning stages. Okay. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And that's happening. That's going to happen among Israel. It's also going to happen among heathens between and between these Americans who are pro-patriot, either pro-NWO. Right? It says, and because of iniquity, Salakia, and many false prophets shall arise and shall deceive many. You always got some new clown screaming that they are the savior, some new weird doctrine from Christianism, all right, or some new weird doctrine from some bugged out Israelite that thinks he's the guy above all guys, that the Lord's only dealing with him or his group, and this just madness. All right. It says, because of iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And that same one that are saved are going to inherit the kingdom with Yahushua. So let me play a couple of these. Let's just, show the seriousness of what's going on in the world. Got a couple TikTok videos, and we keep talking about this trucker situation. All right, so we're going to let Red, the truck driver, break down what's going on the roads right here. Let me Turn that up. Where you go, Red?
What's up, mother truckers?
What's up, mother truckers?
It's happening to me right now. One of my fuel stops that I go to when I come out here to Colorado every week, no diesel. So I went to the next truck stop, got fuel. All right, problem solved. Get out to Denver, deliver my load. I think, I'm going to get my truck serviced. You know, it's right at 40,000 miles. They say do it at 50, but I do it a little early. Go to Bennett. They don't have any oil there. I'm like, all right, you know, Burlington's on my way. I'll stop at Burlington, rest there tonight, get my oil changed, and go on about my way. Well, I'm sitting here in Burlington, Colorado at the Lowe's. Guess what? They ain't got no oil. I can't do my oil change here either. How far does this shit have to go before Americans wake up and realize what's happening? Our country is dying, y'all. What are we gonna do?
Well, what you gonna do? A lot of you gonna starve. You gonna die. All right, hold on. Now let's see what Sister Girl here in Ohio has to say. Because where's the media coverage on this? I haven't seen this on the media at all.
TikTok, as I would say, meanwhile at the ranch, there is a statewide blackout in Ohio.
Wow.
And the electricity has been down for almost 2 days. So the electric company tells me
So what you think is happening on East 99? Yeah.
My power won't be restored until tomorrow, 11 p.m. So, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Just as they were saying, that shit can happen at any time. How they shut shit down and you won't be able to use your cell phones. Yeah, I have light. Why? Because I'm smart. I have a 10,000 watt generator. I am running my deep freezers and my deep freezer and my freezer so that my meat and food and stuff don't spoil. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm getting ready to walk through. I'm walking through my house, y'all, so excuse me. And I'm still unpacking. Please don't judge me. I'm still unpacking. I just moved in. You hear that noise? Yeah. Look at there.
Now here's the problem. When things go bad, and they will, when they get worse than this, I haven't seen a man yet. All right? When there's no police and there's no 911, there's no phones. When you can't call for help. All right. And they see that her lights are on and they hear the noise of that generator. They coming to take everything she's got. And though she's not my flavor, you know, she couldn't get no loving from me. She couldn't pay for it. But that's just me. She's not my flavor. She's somebody's flavor. All right. So, you know, rapes and assault are going to go up 100%. Shit's about to get real, man. Oh yeah, that loud thing. You see how loud that thing is? That's gonna draw so much attention. The only way you're gonna be able to have something like that is if you're heavily armed and you out there guarding it. You know, where people can actually see that you packing. And then if somebody who really want it, they'll just get somebody with a high-power rifle that's, you know, 500 yards away that you can't even see them. And they just take you out from a distance, then come take your shit. It's getting ready to get bad out here, man. You have no idea.
I'm running all my necessities and shit off of that. That shit loud.
Yeah, it's loud.
Yeah, my next step is to figure out how to get an electrician out here to hook up some kind of outlet so that I can just plug in the whole house, right? You know what I'm saying, directly, because this messed up.
Now, on one hand though, she's stinking better than the average woman. You know, this is actually the type of woman that you really want. I mean, as far as her mindset on survival here. All right. Or first and foremost, a woman that believes in Yahweh Bashim Shai. But the Lord didn't give you a mind not to use it. If you think if you think that it's, for you Israelites out there that's not preparing at all, no, the Lord gave you common sense and gave you a mind also to think. If you don't have food, you might want to get some food. If you don't have water, you might want to get some water. Rice and beans is a staple. You could actually survive off that for quite some time. Get some, go buy some vitamins and things like that. If you're on medications, start weaning yourself off of them. I'm telling you, you got those habits like tobacco and weed and stuff like that. You want to start weaning yourself off of it because you're going to be fiending and in a bad way. Like I said, and then little habits like that could get you in danger because put your life in danger because you're going to risk your freedom revealing yourself just to get them. All right. Real talk.
Next, I'm getting my long-range walkie-talkies because when they shut down the cell phone towers, ain't nobody going to be able to be on the phones. I'm getting ready to start stockpiling my waters. I'm getting ready to start getting it all the way together because, let me tell you, baby, it's getting ready to go down.
See, right?
It's getting ready to go down. They trying to control us. They trying to control the world. White, black, everybody. When it goes down, when the government said they trying to control the people, they trying to control all of us, not just the niggers. Okay? So, better be prepared. Step your game up. Y'all better go invest into a small little generator or something like that because, the insurance company's getting ready to start denying all kinds of claims, all that shit, because, everybody already got it in their head to use their insurance to file a claim on their food and, shit like that. Trust me, everybody getting ready to get in cahoots, and it's still going to work against you. Get yourself together. Get yourself together. It's going down, people's GG.
And see, at least she's aware of it. You still got dumbass Americans that think everything's going to be all right. Okay? They're not preparing in any way whatsoever, man. So a lot of these people get ready to get completely blindsided. So I'm going to read that again, just that one portion. It says, Matthew 24 and 6, and it said, in 8, and it reads, "And all these are the beginnings of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another." All right? And it says, "And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many, and because of iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." All right? "But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved." So you got to endure through this. So that whole rapture doctrine that you're just going to get rescued and then it's going to be 7 years of tribulation, that is not scriptural, cannot be backed up. You have to go through this hazing of the Lord. All right, you have to go through this tribulation, and last to the end. That means have faith unto the end. Sirach 4:28 says, seek unto the truth unto death. All right, so you got to be willing to give up your life in order to save it. So with that, all praises, glory, and honor be unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakak Wadash, Wa Abba Babal Kwam Yasserala Shalom.